Hey everyone, I'm Zoe from Sleepopolis, and in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Leesa mattress. I'm going to give you my opinion on what the Leesa feels like, put it through some tests, talk about the pros and cons, and then go over the materials. I'm also going to answer some frequently asked questions and tell you a few details about the Leesa policies. If you have any questions at any point in this review, make sure to leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. If you want to read my in-depth review of the Leesa, Google Sleepopolis Leesa Mattress Review. Now, let's get into what the Leesa is all about. I would say that the Leesa is a 7 out of 10 on the firmness scale, which is just a bit firmer than medium firm. So I said that this mattress is a really good choice for back sleepers because they're going to get that support they need while at the same time getting some nice pressure relief in the lumbar region, which is really helpful for alleviating back pain. I think that the Leesa does this by having two kind of softer foam layers on top of its polyfoam layer. It's an all foam mattress, so you're only getting foam layers here. So on the top layer you have a breathable foam, and then below that you have a memory foam, which makes it a really good option for hot sleepers because memory foam does have the tendency to kind of trap a bit of heat, and this top layer of breathable foam still gives you that nice pressure relief, but also gives you that cooling feeling. So overall I would say it's a great mattress for back sleepers and great for hot sleepers. I would say that the Leesa is probably a bit too soft for stomach sleepers. They're going to want something just a bit firmer so that their hips are going to stay in neutral alignment with their shoulders. And I would also say side sleepers probably want something just a bit softer because when you're sleeping on your side, on the Leesa, personally, I felt that my hip and shoulder weren't exactly sinking in as much as I would like. But also remember, I'm kind of a smaller sleeper, so it might be a bit different for you. So now that we've kind of gone over my opinion of the Leesa, let's talk about how it performed on some tests because that's going to give you a more objective view of how this mattress really feels. The first test that I want to tell you guys is my pressure map test. So basically the way we do a pressure map test is we use something called a pressure map. We lay it down on the bed, and then I lay on it in a series of positions, on my stomach, on my side, and on my back. And basically what this map shows us is, a color range of pressure. So blue means that it's low pressure, green means it's middle, green to yellow means middle, and then red is high pressure. So first up, let's take a look at how it performed on my stomach. So on my stomach, it was mostly blue. That means I wasn't really putting too much pressure in one part of the mattress to the other. But I'd like to repeat again that I'm kind of a smaller sleeper, so someone heavier, I think, would probably sink into this mattress a bit more than I did and would probably feel some pressure at their hips. Next up, I want to talk about the back. The back, I think, is the ideal sleeping position for this mattress. You'll see that it was all blue, which is good results, but I really felt like I was getting a little bit of support at the lower back, which is something you really want if you're a back sleeper. And last up, we have the side. So on the side, this is the only one where you're going to see some green. And you can feel that too, because for side sleepers, you're going to want something that you sink into just a bit more. You're seeing that green on my hips, which means that there was a bit of pressure there. So if you are a side sleeper and you're looking for that nice pressure relief, I'd recommend Googling Sleepopolis best mattress for side sleepers, because then you'll definitely find something that's great for you there. Next up is the bounce test. So that's going to tell how easy it is to move around on this mattress. It kind of is the test for combination sleepers, I like to think of it as. So this mattress is actually a pretty low bounce, which is typical for most all foam mattresses. Usually you're getting a lot of that bounce from the springs, but here we had really low bounce. So I think that combination sleepers would potentially want to go with something with a bit more bounce if you're a combination sleeper. We also have a great review on best mattresses for combination sleepers. Next up is the motion transfer test. So this mattress actually kind of surprised me with its motion transfer results. I wasn't exactly expecting them. In the motion transfer test, we drop a steel ball from 3 different heights. 4 inches, which is meant to simulate your partner kind of moving around on the other side of the bed. 8 inches, which is meant to simulate your partner getting up out of bed, and then a foot, which is basically like someone jumping on the bed. So this mattress performed quite interestingly on these tests. We were seeing these high spikes in motion after I dropped the ball at each height, but they were only lasting for like a second. So basically, I actually think that this mattress would be okay for someone who sleeps with someone else in the bed. They might feel something, but I think they would only feel it for a very short amount of time. So it's kind of up to you. If you're someone who gets really disturbed at night, I would probably go with something with better motion isolation. You can always look up our best mattresses for couples on Sleepopolis because that'll tell you a lot of mattresses that have really good motion isolation. Okay, last up is the edge support test, which we basically do by sitting on the side of the bed and laying on the side of the bed. So the Leesa, in my opinion, didn't perform super well in the edge support test. I kind of felt like I was gonna fall off when I was laying on the edge. So I would say if you're worried about, taking advantage of your whole mattress, I would go for something with a bit better edge support. Okay, so below this twill cover that we have that's covering the mattress, you're gonna see it's an all foam mattress and it has 3 distinct levels of foam. So the top foam is what Leesa calls a breathable foam. It has a pretty quick response to pressure, quite a bit quicker than memory foam, which is this layer here, as you'll see. Slow response to pressure, quite a bit faster response to pressure. Also, it's more breathable than memory foam. Memory foam really tends to trap heat, so by having this breathable layer on top, you're actually going to be dissipating that body heat a lot faster, which makes this a great option for back sleepers. And then underneath we have this memory foam layer, which is great for pressure relief and gets you a little bit of sinkage, which is really nice. But then the bulk of the mattress is taken up by this big layer of high density polyfoam, which is pretty firm, a lot firmer than these two layers, and that's what gives this mattress its support. Overall, we rank this mattress as a 7 out of 10 on the firmness scale, and that kind of makes sense with this big high density polyfoam layer right here. Before I finish this review, I want to give out a quick pros and cons list that's going to help you decide whether this mattress is good for you or not. So let's start with the pros. I think it's a great mattress for back sleepers. That top foam layer is really helpful for lumbar support, which helps ease back pain, especially for back sleepers. And it's a 7 on the firmness scale, which is just a bit firmer than medium firm, and that's kind of that sweet spot for back sleepers. And I also think it's a really good choice for anyone who sleeps hot because it has that breathable layer of foam above the memory foam, so you're not going to have heat trapped in the same way that you would with a mattress that's all memory foam. And I also want to let you guys know some of the cons. Overall, I think that this mattress was not super bouncy, so I wouldn't really recommend it to combination sleepers who tend to want to be able to easily move around on their mattress at night. I actually don't think it's soft enough for side sleepers. Again, I would recommend side sleepers check out our review of the best mattresses for side sleepers, because this one, you just won't get that right amount of pressure relief that you want. And lastly, it didn't perform super well on our edge support test, so anyone who is worried about taking advantage of their whole mattress or likes to really sleep on the edge, I would recommend goes with something else. Okay, I also want to answer some common questions that we get here at Sleepopolis. 1, can you flip it? No, the Leesa's layers are specifically formulated to be comfortable with the top side up and the bottom side down. If you're worried about wear and tear, I would tell you that you can rotate this mattress 180 degrees once every 6 months or so. Next, do you need a box spring? No, any hard flat surface will do with this mattress. And lastly, is it hard to set up? No, the Leesa comes compressed in a box and it's pretty easy to set up. I actually did it myself. It took me about 5 to 10 minutes. And Leesa recommends giving it a few days to get to its full firmness level before use, and any off-gassing should dissipate by that time as well. Okay, so now I want to discuss some of the Leesa policies that you're probably wondering about before you buy. So it has a 10-year limited warranty. It has a 100-night sleep trial, so you get 100 nights to test it out, and it also has free shipping, and each mattress is made to order. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Leesa mattress. If you want to learn more about this all-foam mattress in a box, I'd recommend Googling Sleepopolis Leesa Mattress Review. And if you have any questions or want a personalized recommendation for me, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to get it back to you. And you can always head to sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.